You just watch your liberal friends, especially today. You watch the type of nonsense that is going to spew out of some of their mouths today. Just wait for it. You watch it. There are two big stories here in Montana. One's a Montana story, one's a national story. Actually, they're both national stories if we really want to get down to it. Here, two big stories in the news today. Of course, one, you just heard about it in the Fox News update there. A top terrorist, the head of the Iranian Quds Force, Soleimani, taken out yesterday. Huge news. Great news for America. Great news for the Iranian people who have also been subjected to his terrorist tactics over the years. And then the other big news story, this is the not good news. Colstrip 1 and 2, I told you about this yesterday. Colstrip 1 and 2 are officially shutting down later this week. And you just watch. We're already seeing it with the Soleimani. Actually, we're already seeing both of these already play out here. You just watch what's happening and what's going to happen and the type of rhetorical nonsense that is going to come out of the mouths of some of these folks here. They are going to, on one hand, they are going to attack the good news. They are going to criticize the good news of the takedown of this terrorist Soleimani. And they're going to criticize, oh, well, I don't know if we should have done that. And they're going to have their apocalyptic predictions like they always do. And then on the other hand, they're going to be praising the bad news. They're going to be jumping for joy over the news of the fact that Colstrip 1 and 2 are shutting down, the coal-fired power plant in Colstrip, Montana, as the Chinese are ramping up their coal production. In fact, the Chinese are putting more coal plants online this year than the entire capacity of the European Union's coal-fired power plants. And look at some of the data and the statistics that are out there. There's a lot of coal-fired power plants in the European Union. And so here's the deal. Look, if you are one of these people who is criticizing the takedown of a terrorist leader like Soleimani, but then praising the shutdown of a job provider, of a revenue provider here in Montana, I'm really trying to think of a nice thing that we could have to say to you. I don't know, like check yourself into rehab. But then again, no, I don't want to offend people who are addicted to things because they've got challenges. They've got an addiction. You have just got major problems. You have got a stubbornness. You have got an anti-Americanism so deeply embedded within you. And you have been so filled full of BS and nonsense, this environmental wackoism, and this let's apologize to America's enemies. You have been so filled with nonsense your entire life, and you have bought into this nonsense your entire life, that you are actually seeing liberals today, that you will see them. They will attack the good news of the takedown of this terrorist Soleimani, and they will praise the bad news of a shutdown of a major job provider and revenue provider here in Montana. The same people that want money, they want to take your money to pay for everything that they want. They want this government program. They want that government program. They want this for our schools. They want that for our schools. But then they shut down the things that pay for it because they think that you've just got so much money in your pocket that they can come steal it from you to pay for all this other stuff here. I tell you, you're already seeing this happen right now. And Joe Biden, if we didn't hear about it, and I missed the Fox News update there, if you didn't hear what Joe Biden had to say, here is Joe Biden, who has the audacity to come out and attack President Trump after this successful operation and the successful move to take out a terrorist who has killed hundreds of American troops. And Joe Biden has the audacity to criticize that move, to criticize that operation. You know what ticks me off about Joe Biden and the Democrat Party of today is if they can't take credit for the victory, they refuse to call it a victory.